All right, let's get this show started.
In today's video, Dustin Poirier accepts Gilbert Burns' fight offer. Dana White gives an update on Adesanya Pereira's next fight. Dana White apologizes to UFC fighter for putting him on the prelims. Michael Bisping weighs in on Nate Diaz vs Jake Paul boxing match. Beneil, Dariush, and Ariel Helwani argue over Twitter. Charles Oliveira breaks silence on his UFC 288 withdrawal. And Israel Adesanya parties with stand-up comedian Bert Kreischer. Gilbert Burns is looking to face Dustin Poirier at UFC 288. Late Monday, Burns tweeted, "All due respect to Dustin Poirier, I know you are a dog. May 6th, I'm supposed to fight Beneil for #1 contender. I just think me and you will be an amazing fight. Nothing but respect. Hashtag UFC 288. Poirier replied, "Respect, Gilbert. I can make 170 no problem. I'm not really in fighting shape, but money talks." Would you guys like to see Dustin Poirier vs Gilbert Burns? Let us know in the comments below. Dana White has provided an update on Israel Adesanya and Alex Pereira's next fight during a recent UFC Kansas City press conference. According to the UFC president, Izzy will probably fight by the end of summer.
Let me tell you, I said this before, and I'll say it again. At the last press conference in Miami, this guy was already blowing Hunter and the boys up. When's my next fight? When's my next fight? I want to fight again. I want to fight again. I love that about Israel Adesanya. Israel Adesanya wants to fight nonstop, constantly, and he wants to fight everybody. So, yeah, we're working on that, and he'll fight again soon, maybe before the end of the summer.
Do we know who that's going to be against?
Not yet. No, sir. Or I would have announced it.
As for Pereira, Dana says he won't receive an immediate title shot at light heavyweight and needs to beat a real guy first.
What's your plans with Alex at 205?
Yeah, I mean, you put him in title contention in that he has to beat somebody to even be considered in title contention. He's got to move to 205 and beat a real guy. So that's what we're looking at right now, getting him a real guy.
Dana White also apologized to Brandon Royval for putting him on the UFC Kansas City prelims.
We're really good at what we do, but we f up sometimes. We do. I literally said, did I not say this in my green room? I said, we f this up. This kid should open the show tonight. He's right.
Gotcha. So it wasn't kind of like put an exciting guy in the prelims to keep people watching the prelims?
He should open the show tonight. He should open the show tonight. He's not wrong. And, you know, we got a lot of moving parts, and, you know, unfortunately, sometimes it's like when I get in here and I start looking around and looking at it, I would literally said, yeah, we f this up. He's right. Sorry.
Michael Bisping on his Believe You Me podcast has weighed in on the recently announced boxing match between Nate Diaz and Jake Paul.
Nate Diaz used to fight the majority of his career at 155 pounds. Jake Paul weighed in as weighed in the 190s. I think last time it was 186 or 187 against Tommy. So this is the narrative for Tommy, for Jake Paul. He's gone back to the well. He's gone back to fighting non-boxers who are past the prime, who are almost retired. Because guess what? When he did fight a boxer, he got beat. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So his management are like, let's not do that again. Because if you lose 2 in a row, certainly in the boxing world, it is game over. So it's like, step away from that. Because
what's the better option? You know?
Oh, no, for sure, absolutely. Listen, you can keep this pantomime, this circus going, whatever you want, and I'm not against people making money. You know, good for him. God bless. It's just all the talk about beating Canelo and being a world champion and I'm a crazy guy. No, you're not, bro. No, you're not. You're a Disney kid and you're making money through boxing and YouTube, and fair play to you. Nate Diaz, 38, smaller guy. Fits the mold. Do you know what I mean? It's tailor-made.
Beneil, Dariush, and Ariel Helwani go back and forth on Twitter. The discussion began when Helwani tweeted, "Dana White says at the presser they are working on a new 288 co-main. How about Dariush vs Poirier? Dariush needs a big fight. Poirier is getting antsy and ready to go. UFC tried to book it last year. Love it." Dariush replied, "I think you're misinformed on this one." Ariel replied, "Misinformed on what? It's an idea/suggestion, not a report." Beneil said, "UFC never tried to make it happen. I asked for the fight and was turned down. If Dustin wants to fight me May 6th, he can call Hunter and they'll set it up. Dustin has enough star power to do whatever he wants, but he's not interested in fighting me. To which Helwani replied, I never said the UFC tried to make it happen though, so how can I be misinformed? Anyway, all good. I'd love to see it happen. Proper #1 contender fight. What do you say? At Dustin Poirier. Beneil said, I see. Let's just call it miscommunication then. Charles Oliveira has explained his decision to withdraw from UFC 288 fight with Beneil Dariush. Oliveira broke his silence on the situation Monday afternoon through his Instagram stories.
Eu tive uma lesãozinha, tá? E aí a gente, né, junto com a equipe, junto com o UFC, a gente resolveu pedir mais tempo pro UFC por causa da minha lesão, não tava conseguindo treinar, me machuquei no treino do wrestling. E aí tentei treinar, tentei fazer tudo que dava pra fazer, mas a gente não conseguiu, então a gente resolveu sair da luta, né? Agora que aconteceu no dia 6, seria muito bom, porque, pô, além de estar lutando, ia estar lutando junto com mais 2 da minha equipe, né? Que é o Cat e o Rolando, mas Deus sabe de todas as coisas, então vamos continuar trabalhando, continuar focando. Eu tenho que ficar alguns dias parado, né? Pra daqui a pouco eu vou poder voltar a treinar e aí a luta vai ser remarcada de novo. Mas é isso, obrigado pelo carinho de todos vocês.
Israel Adesanya meets stand-up comedian Bert Kreischer, and it looks like the two had a fun time together.
No, actually, it did. Are you serious? It did, yeah. Jeff saw it. Jeff, did you get it on video? Well, everyone saw it because it's happened a lot. It happens to fighters because when you cut weight, yeah, things get moving up there. I was cut weight,
Motherfucker in here for this man. I'll kill every motherfucker in here for this man. You want it? You want it? You want it? All day. All day. All fucking day. Hey, say a word. All fucking day. Say a word. You say one word. Let's go. You want it?
Izzy also posted these photos. And here are the top 3 funniest memes we found on the internet today. Third place was found over Facebook and was posted by a user named UFC News and Memes. Second place was found over Reddit and was posted by a user named Mike's Bets. And our top pick was found over Reddit and was posted by a user named HoleameJ. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed the content, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to stay up to date on all things MMA.